welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the subtle yet powerful habits of those who quietly build wealth while others fall behind. You know, the ones who drive used Toyotas, live in modest homes, and yet have a surprising amount of money in the bank. We're going to break down their secrets and show you how you can implement them in your own life to start building wealth today. Let's get started. You've probably heard the saying, pay yourself first. Well, the quietly wealthy live by it. They understand that building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint, and consistently putting away even a small amount of money can snowball over time. Think about it. If you were to save just $100 a week, that's over $5,000 a year. Now, imagine that money invested and growing year after year. That's the power of consistent saving. It's not about making huge sacrifices, it's about making small, sustainable changes that add up over time. The quietly wealthy understand that true wealth isn't about showing off, it's about financial security and freedom. They're not impressed by fancy cars or designer clothes. Instead, they prioritize experiences, investments, and building a safety net. They drive used cars, live in modest homes, and avoid unnecessary expenses. This allows them to save and invest more of their income, accelerating their path to financial independence. Remember, it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep. The quietly wealthy understand the incredible power of compound interest. They start investing as early as possible, even if it's just a small amount. They know that time is their greatest asset, and the earlier they start, the more time their money has to grow. They're not looking for get-rich-quick schemes or trying to time the market. They focus on long-term growth and consistently invest in low-cost index funds, real estate, or their own businesses. Remember, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. The quietly wealthy are lifelong learners. They're constantly reading books, listening to podcasts, and attending seminars to expand their knowledge of finance, investing, and business. They understand that the more they know, the better equipped they are to make informed financial decisions. They're not afraid to seek out mentors or hire financial advisors to help them navigate complex financial waters. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your money. The quietly wealthy understand that debt is a silent wealth killer. They avoid unnecessary debt like the plague and pay off any existing debt as quickly as possible. They prioritize saving up for big purchases instead of relying on credit cards. They understand that every dollar they pay in interest is a dollar that could have been invested and grown. They're not afraid to negotiate lower interest rates or consolidate their debt to save money. Remember, the borrower is slave to the lender, and the quietly wealthy value their financial freedom above all else. Chapter 6. Networking, building relationships for financial success. The quietly wealthy understand that building a strong network is crucial for financial success. They attend industry events, connect with successful people, and surround themselves with like-minded individuals. They're not afraid to ask for advice or help, and they're always willing to offer their own expertise in return. They understand that relationships are invaluable and that their network can provide them with opportunities, support, and insights. Remember, your network is your net worth. Chapter 7. Setting clear goals. Knowing your financial destination. The quietly wealthy don't just wish for financial success, they plan for it. They set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, smart financial goals. They create a detailed budget, track their spending, and regularly review their progress. They know exactly how much they need to save and invest each month to reach their goals, and they hold themselves accountable. They understand that having a clear vision of their financial future is essential for staying motivated and on track. Remember, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. Chapter 8. Patience and discipline, the long game of wealth building. The quietly wealthy understand that building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. They're patient, disciplined, and don't get sidetracked by short-term market fluctuations or the latest get-rich-quick schemes. They stay focused on their long-term goals and stick to their financial plan, even when things get tough. They understand that consistency and discipline are key to achieving financial success. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a solid financial future. There you have it, folks. 8 low-key habits that can help you quietly build wealth. Remember, it's not about luck, it's about making smart choices, staying disciplined, and playing the long game. Start implementing these habits today and watch your financial future transform. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips on financial success. And let me know in the comments below which of these habits you're already practicing or which one you're going to focus on first. See you next time.